Okay, good morning students. This is Ravichandar sir, Accountancy faculty. So we are discussing about the ratio analysis. The chapter name is ratio analysis. Okay. So under the ratio analysis we are discussing about the solvency ratios. So based on the solvency ratios we are doing some problems. So here one question is there, just to see here. Question: the following particulars are extracted from the balance sheet of Goodwill Enterprises Limited as at 31st March 2014. So for the 31st March 2014 they are giving some information. Okay, now so here some items are there. Based on these items, based on this information, we need to calculate the some ratios. So for this problem they are asking about the ratios are debt equity ratio they are asking, proprietary ratio they are asking, and interest coverage ratio they are asking. Okay, debt equity ratio, proprietary ratio, and interest coverage ratio. So based on this information we need to find out the three ratios. Okay, so coming to the problem, items and amount. So equity share capital. Okay, now so share capital is two types. One is the equity share capital and another one is the preference share capital. So in this problem 10% preference share capital is also there, equity capital is there, preference share capital is there. Okay, now next, capital reserve. Okay, profit and loss balance, profit and loss balance. So this is nothing but profit. Okay, so here this 3 lakhs, 1,20,000, 60,000 and 1,20,000, all this comes under the which category? Liability side, shareholders funds. Okay, what is the total? 3, 4, 5, 6 lakhs. Okay, so shareholder funds are showing 6 lakhs. Next, 12% debentures and a 10% mortgage loan. So these two items comes under the non-current liability. Non-current liability, that is the 50,000 plus 1,50,000, 2 lakhs. Next, current liabilities 2,80,000. So from this 3 lakhs to 2,80,000 up to this, all these are comes under the liabilities. Okay, next, non-current asset. This is the asset side item. Non-current assets are showing 4,80,000 and current assets are showing 6 lakhs. Okay, so this is the information is available. By using this information we need to find out the three ratios for this problem: debt equity ratio and proprietary ratio and interest coverage ratio. Okay, so to find out the debt equity ratio this information is enough. To find out the proprietary ratio this information is enough. But to find out the coverage ratio, interest coverage ratio, we need some more information. So that is the, see here, net profit after interest and tax amounted to rupees 63,000 and the rate of income tax was 50,000. So by using this information we need to find out the interest coverage ratio. Okay, so before going to start the problem, what we have to do? We need to do some working notes. Thus that working notes will give you clear information and easy understanding. Okay, so just see here. So this is the problem. For this problem we are doing the working notes. Okay, so equity share capital and preference share capital, capital reserve and profit and loss balance. So we are doing the working notes now. So you prepare like this, draw the lines. Okay, put the heading balance sheet. Under that, first shareholder funds, non-current liabilities, current liabilities. This is the three major headings, liability side. Okay, come to the asset side, two major headings are there, non-current assets and current assets. Okay, so see here in the problem 1, 2, 3, 4, all these 4 items comes under the shareholder funds, share capital, 10% preference shares, capital reserve and profit and loss account. See the total is how much it is? 3, 4, 5 plus 6 lakhs. 6 lakhs is the shareholder funds. Next, Coming to the problem, 12% debentures and 10% mortgage loan. These two are the non-current liabilities. So come here, non-current liabilities under this heading, 12% debentures 50,000, 10% mortgage loan 1,50,000. So now this total becomes 2 lakhs. So non-current liabilities are showing 2 lakhs. Clear? NCL. Next, coming to the problem, current liabilities is there. So current liabilities, you write the 2,80,000. Okay. So SHF and NCL and current liabilities. Three informations are available. So total it, then you will get the total 10,80,000. This is called the total liabilities. So total liabilities is equals to total assets. So if it is the 10,80,000, this also 10,80,000. Okay. So some other information is also there, that also we have to include into the working notes. Non-current assets. So non-current assets is the asset side item. Go to the asset side. Okay, right there. Non-current assets 4,80,000. Okay. Next item, current assets 6 lakhs. Okay. So see 4,80,000 plus 6 lakhs, 10,80,000. So both sides it is agreed. Okay now. So balance sheet is showing both sides equal amounts. So now all the information is available by seeing these working notes. Okay. So now we can start the problem. Put the heading, calculation of debt equity ratio. Calculation of debt equity ratio. Okay. Calculation of debt equity ratio. What is the formula? First, compulsory you have to write the formula. Formula is very, very important. This will carry the marks. Debt divided by equity. Okay. So, are long-term debts divided by shareholder funds. Okay. So, write off. First, long-term debts. Long-term debts is equals to debentures plus mortgage loan. Long-term debts is equals to debentures plus mortgage loan. See, now we go to the working notes. The working notes, long-term debts. So, debentures plus mortgage loan. 50,000 plus 1,50,000 is equals to 2 lakhs. So, come here. Debentures is 50,000, mortgage loan is the 1,50,000. So, the total NCL or long-term debts is the 2 lakhs. Okay. Next, we have to find out the shareholders funds. Shareholder funds is equals to, for this problem, equity share capital is there, preference share capital is there, plus capital reserve is there, plus profit and loss balance sheet is there. So, if you go to the problem, 4 items are there. Now, starting 4 items. So, starting 4 items are this. The total of this 6 lakhs. Okay, 3 lakhs plus 1,20,000 plus 60,000 plus 1,20,000. So it will become 6 lakhs. Okay now. So two amounts are available. Debt is the long-term debt is the 2 lakhs and shareholder funds is the 6 lakhs. So just write the formula. Debt equity ratio is equals to debt divided by equity is equals to 2 lakhs divided by 6 lakhs. Then we will get the answer 0.33:1. This is about the debt equity ratio. Next, what is the next ratio? Calculation of the proprietary ratio. Calculation of proprietary ratio. Put the heading, calculation of proprietary ratio. This is the second one. So first one is over. Second one, calculation of proprietary ratio. What is the formula? Equity divided by total assets, or shareholder funds divided by total assets. In the above problem, already we find the shareholder funds. How much is the shareholder funds? The first 4 items. Okay now. So the amount total is 6 lakhs. Okay now. If you look at the working notes, then you will understand easily. So the shareholder funds are showing 6 lakhs. Or otherwise, just you see here, the working notes, shareholder funds are showing 6 lakhs. Okay. Next, what we require? Total assets. Total liabilities is equals to total assets. Here the total assets are showing is how much? 10,80,000. So this amount and this amount you consider. So shareholder funds are showing shareholder funds are showing 6 lakhs and total assets are showing 10 lakhs 80,000. Now the answer is 0.55:1. This is the second ratio. Next, what is the third ratio? The third ratio is the calculation of interest coverage ratio. Calculation of interest coverage ratio. Put the heading. So interest coverage ratio formula: net profit before interest and tax. Net profit before interest and tax divided by fixed interest charge. Fixed interest charge. So on which items you have to give the interest? Go to the non-current liabilities. There are the two items are there. One is the 12% debentures and 10% mortgage loan is there. Okay, now so first we need to calculate the fixed interest charge on the non-current liabilities. So there is a 12% interest on debentures, 50,000. On this 50,000 we need to pay the 12%. So 50,000 into 12 divided by 100, then you will get the interest 6,000. Next, another one item is also there, that is the 10% interest on mortgage loan. 10% interest on mortgage loan. So here the mortgage loan amount is showing 1,50,000. On this 1,50,000 you need to calculate 10%. So 1,50,000 into 10% means you will get the 15,000. So 6,000 plus 15,000 total comes to 21,000. So this is about the fixed interest charge. Fixed interest charge, okay, now, on non-current liabilities. So this amount is okay. Next, what about the net profit before interest?